Okay, everybody, welcome back. I know I should have been doing this yesterday and the day before that and the day before that, but it was so hot. See, he knows what I'm talking about. You don't understand. You can't hear me if I have the air conditioner on, but if I don't have the air conditioner on, I can't breathe. Like, literally, it doesn't work. So, the bank, I'm just gonna call it done. Like, I don't know what else to do to it. What else to do with it, But I did think of one small thing. Frickin' Enderman stealing my dirt. Stealing my dirt. I did think of one thing. With all the illager raids that come around my territory, I might as well tell them, in no uncertain terms, that they need to F off. So, it's time for me to build my hunting lodge. I know, it doesn't sound threatening, but let me explain this to you. Let me get some wood and explain this to you. So here's the take. Back in the day, like hunting clubs and whatnot, were the places where all the best hunters came to brag about all the crap they did. Well, that might be why my entire process is slowing down. They would brag about all the crap they did. And, like, there would be entire economies set up around hunting and fishing and living off the land. It was very important. It still is important, ecologically speaking. The reason why we still have animals that exist in the world is because humans control themselves while hunting, Nature is actually very highly regulated. In case you didn't know that, So, here's the thing. If I'm going to prove to these illager assholes that I am not to be messed with, then I'm going to need some proper gear and proper defenses. And that's only going to happen if I can encourage that type of economic development. Actually, that's probably slowing down things too. Okay. I need an anvil. I don't have one. But anyway, I need leather. For leather, I need cows. And for cows, well, I have the backyard. For everything else, there's Massacard. Or is it Travago? I forget. What's the meme we use to insult people now? I forget. I was about to say I shouldn't have any odd numbers. Just two, huh? Well, nope. Darn it. Well, I can just stick them on the wall. It's not like anyone's gonna care. Frank's still over there with his goats. Horses give leather, don't they? This is probably causing some strain on the system, too. And so, the commercial hunting lodges that survive today are, like, historical preservations, and, like, they sell to rich clients who want an experience. You know what this place will do? They want to sell the experience. It's being surrounded by trophies and rustic furnitures and going out into the woods and surviving as men did so many years ago. Now, what we need is a lot of wood. I mean, traditionally, I would use a different kind of wood for this sort of structure, but use what you got. You know? I've only got a few thousand birch trees lying around. I mean, I might as well use them for something. Now, should it be on the hill looking down, or should it be on the flatland looking over the river? What do you think? You don't say. Good point. Okay, I'm gonna trust Frank on this one. Oh, wait. I've still got a crafting bench over by the bank. See, folks, I'm getting better. I'm using the correct way to get around. I'll tell you, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just getting old. My energy is horrible. My thinking processes have slowed. Like, it's just been awful. I've been asleep almost all day. It's not night yet. I suppose technically the sun's still up. You know, technically. Did I put torches on the top of the... Yes, I did. It's not close enough to be in my render distance at this point. Ugh. I'll just put this in the oven real quick. No sense in not having it. You know what? Maybe one more oak tree. Just one more oak tree, maybe. You know, for the look of it. See, I don't know about you, but I always preferred the regular oak doors from back before the updates. Like, it had 4 little windows in the top, and you could see through it. It was like a Lego door, basically. You know, it was brown and kind of flat, but you could see through it, and that was it. Like, you just made enough doors, and that was fine. So, high up on this hill was a lonely goatherd. Yodelay, 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 hee hoo. Anyway. I'm gonna need to get rid of this lip. Maybe keep this perimeter, you know, as like a testimony. Just some fine marble flooring, you know, just for the sake of it all. This would be a really irregular shaped building, though. Too bad I lost most of my dirt in a fire. Clean up this side. That'll do. And then this side here. And then have this like a... Have this as like a members only back room. Yeah, I can do that. That should be fine. That'll be fine. The Tiger Stripe Lodge. There we go. That's how you say it, say it. That'll do. I'm a very simplistic builder, but I'd like to think I still have some merit to the community. I mean, like, who else uses birchwood? Name me that. Ooh, you know what I should do just to tick people off? I should use gravel as flooring. People hate that. I should do it just to tick people off. Like picking flowers and Don't Starve. Do it just to tick people off. And speaking of Don't Starve, I finally got that crystalline furnace skin. I have no idea what it's used for, but I got it. Still very few people who actually play that game that speak English. I'm not saying that to be racist or anything, you know, it's just, it's hard for me to connect with someone who's speaking a language I don't understand. I feel like that's a fair thing to say. Hey Frank, where you going now? Luckily, I do have plenty of trees around. Yeah. And I should probably speed this up. I know you people don't want to be watching this forever. Although, statistically speaking, all views on YouTube are up because no one's got anything better to do. Better clean the place up, help with world generation. See, I bet those of you who actually pay attention are wondering exactly what the story behind Lost Co. is. Well, for those that don't know, way back in the day when I was in a relationship, I co-ran a YouTube channel with my fiancée at the time. She actually is a Twitch streamer now. Twitch.tv, Mirvin. Used to be Fort Nerd. But anyway, our whole thing, at least in the beginning, was we were doing Minecraft because it was easy and popular. But we wanted to run a server so that we could have like this big network of YouTubers who would play Minecraft. It didn't work for us. Curse you, all the other YouTubers that got popular doing that exact same thing. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. But anyway, one of the times we did this, we all took different biomes in Minecraft, and we all decided we would do our own little builds. There's a more technical term for it, but it escapes me at the moment. And, well, I had a number of different little forts and whatnot strewn about all over the place. And one guy had our friend at the time. Now, I forget what his technical title is. But anyway, our mutual friend had a base out in the water. Like, it was a fairly decent-sized island way off from the main tract where he was testing out weapons of mass destruction. And I'm like, well, he's got all the good technology there. We need to be able to get there quickly and efficiently. So when he gave us jetpacks, I would go all around the world, and I would go as far as I could on a single bit of, on a single tank of gas, more or less, and then start setting up charging stations. So anybody that went the same way I was would be able to go farther faster. So eventually I started putting little things out in the middle of the ocean. And I'm like, you know, what would be funny is if this was some kind of mega corporation. Hey, if Nintendo Capri Sun can do it, I can do it too. What would be funny is if I had some sort of mega corporation which was like secretly running this stuff. So one of them I dressed up real big, and it's like I had a bucket of water, and I enchanted it and named it the Lost Co. Farm in a Box, and like stuff like that. And it was like half finished and half built, and like nothing worked on it. And it's like, this brought to you cost free by Lost Co. And like I made up a little slogan and everything. I really got the idea from Venture Co. back in the old Warcraft days. Does anybody even play Warcraft anymore? I don't think anyone plays Warcraft anymore. So, rather rustic looking. Now, the thing is, should I use cobblestone or should I use... The thing is, should I use cobblestone or should I use wood? Darn it. And then, like, build a smaller wall here. And, like, say this is the VIP section. Like, this is the private room for all the rich people. It's supposed to be rustic, yet luxurious. Like, show off ye olden times tradition, but with a mix of fun and sport. Like Elmer Fudd. For those of you that don't know the Looney Tunes canon, Elmer Fudd is actually a rich SOB, and he hunts for sport. He's actually a vegan. No, I mean seriously, even back in the 50s, he was a vegan. Like, he didn't actually eat anything he caught. He was just a sportsman. He liked hunting. Like, that's usually something only rich people could do. It stated in one of the last episodes he appeared in the traditional canon anyway, that he was a millionaire and he owned a mansion and a yacht. Now, what am I going to do with this main area? No, would you look at that? The rustics settling in already. You know what? I'll make it two-story. Like this first part will be the business side, and this next part upstairs will be like a little inn where they charge you way too much to sleep in a bed. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds pretty good. I'll call it the Tiger Spot Hunting Lodge, because the wood is meant to resemble a tiger's spots. And it'll have the banners from, like, all of the... It'll have the banners from all of the raids I've killed. And, like, if I can get a cow that drops leather, I can, like, display the crossbow. Like, I took this from a dead guy. Well, not like that, per se. Like a medieval trophy. Like, I vanquished the brute, and I took his weapon as a proof. I don't know. No, that's not going to help either. Well, I'll cut this off here. It's probably too long as it is. But I'll cut this off here. And then maybe next time I'll have it done.